Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Fix This. Here we'll be working on a Maytag Whirlpool dryer that is not heating. On this one we found the thermal fuse is bad. The tricky thing with this dryer is there's parts that have to be replaced in the front and the back, and you access it completely different. So towards the end of the video I'll kind of show you what made me go towards the back of the dryer. But if you kick the dryer on and look down through this little access hole, you can see that there's no igniter kicking on. Once again, when we get to the end, I'll show you how I know to go to the back instead of to take it apart and go to the igniter. But anyway, we're going to get to the fuses in the back, remove all the screws from the back panel. Once again, this is a gas dryer. I don't know if I mentioned that, but generally it's the thermal fuse. 9 out of 10 times, that's what this little white fuses that I'm testing. You're going to put your meter on for ohms or continuity and touch across the two leads. As you can see, it's an open circuit. I like to put it on audio, make a sound beep. But anywho, up here is your high limit thermostat on the bottom, and then your thermal fuse on the top. Those can also cause it not to heat. Remove one of the leads, and then you'll ohm across the terminals on each of those. So that's not what's wrong with this, but I just wanted to show you a quick couple other things that can be wrong. This is the cycling thermostat. Same thing, just ohm out the leads on either side of it. To replace the thermal fuse, 1/4 inch screw. I just clean the lint off around there because you don't want lint blocking the new thermal fuse. A little groove on the thermal fuse slides into the metal housing, then reattach the 1/4 inch screw. Things that generally cause the thermal fuse to go out is a clogged vent. The air temperature is just getting too high on the outlet of the dryer, so once this is replaced, you want to make sure the venting is clear and looks good, and that way you can prevent the new fuse from going out. That's all there is to replacing the fuse. It's really simple, easy fix, as long as you have an ohm meter. Once you're done, you're going to put the back of the dryer back on. Move the cord out of the way. Then we're going to speed this up here so you don't get bored watching me put the dryer back together. While you're back there, you can vacuum it out. I didn't show myself vacuuming it out because it's not something you need to see, but go ahead and clean the lint and make sure that the vent hose is free and clear. Then when you're done, you're going to kick the dryer back on, look through the access port, and you'll see the igniter kick on and glow. That igniter has to glow and pull about 3.1 or 2 amps roughly at the lowest in order to get that gas valve to allow the gas to go through and hit the igniter so it can start heating. Okay, so here I am going to show you how I diagnose whether I need to access the igniter that could be bad or the fuse in the back. And it's all done by sound. So you're going to hear me start the dryer, and really shortly after that you're going to hear a snap right there. That snap is the gas coils opening up, allowing gas to flow through. And if you don't hear that snap, then you know you're not getting any power to your gas coils, which generally means you have an issue in the back, which is a thermal fuse 99% of the time. If you hear a snap, then you know you have power from your fuses to the gas valve, which means you either have bad coils or a bad igniter. So when I first got there, I kicked the dryer on. I did not hear a snap, which sent me to the back of the dryer. If you hear that snap, you want to take the inside of the dryer apart. And as soon as I get to a video to make of how to tear the inside of that dryer apart, then I'll link that to this video, but at this point I haven't come across one yet. And that does it for this easy do-it-yourself video on how to fix a gas Whirlpool Maytag dryer that is not heating, that has a bad thermal fuse. Don't forget to like and subscribe for weekly videos on how to fix your own appliances.